Okay, we've got about 2 minutes, so everyone can get settled. Just a couple of things before we start moving. I don't know if you guys saw my post about the music, but I'm going to play this playlist Flow So Good on my Spotify with me while I play, I am playing, but while I flow. So if you want to join me, you can follow the link that I just posted. It looks like this. Flow So Good. Hi, James. And we'll just start at the first song, M-I-E-I. Don't know how to say that, but we'll start in a minute. I'll give everyone a couple more minutes to get on. And then we'll press that. And today we're going to work on some hips. And we're also going to work at the end of our practice, because pranayama needs to always come after our asana practice. I'm going to teach you guys some pranayama called Nadi Shoden, but we'll work on that after our flow. I think I fixed my phone. I got a new SIM card put in there today, so hopefully we will not have any technical difficulties like we did last night, but if it happens, I apologize. Still really new to this online stuff. Okay, so it's about 6:30 now, so we're gonna get started. If you want to press that first song on our playlist so we can link up our music together. Ah, so nice. Okay, and come to a comfortable seat. Close your eyes. Deepen your breath. In through the nose and out through the nose. Keeping with your ujjayi breath, your oceanic breath, like waves crashing on the shore, you hear the sound in the back of your throat as you exhale through the nose. Let's take a few more breaths here. And if you've been with us for the last couple classes, hi Liz, hi Corman, yay! If you've been with us for the last couple classes, we've been focusing a lot on the magic that we have inside that light. So I invite you to continue your focus on that magic, or today to join me in my intention of release, of letting go. Being that we're focusing on the hips, we do tend to carry a lot of emotions in the hips, so we're going to let that go. And then the pranayama that we're going to work on later is for relaxing the mind and letting go of stress, letting go of anxiety. So if you're just joining us, we're just beginning our practice. We're setting our intention all together, keeping your eyes closed in a comfortable seat. Let's take a deep inhale and a deep exhale. One more, bringing your hands to heart center. Inhale and exhale. Bow your head to your hands, bowing to yourself in devotion to your practice, in devotion to your magic, and in devotion to your ability to let go, to release the things that are no longer serving you. Lift the head, gently rub the hands together, creating that heat, and gently place your warm hands over your eyes. Blink the eyes open, release the hands, give yourself that warmth. Good. And so we're gonna do the work on the hips. So I want you to come into a wide stance in your seat, but your legs go as wide as they can. Maybe if you're really, really flexible, you can go into your middle splits here, but I myself am not quite there. So make sure that your spine is really, really straight. Take a deep breath in and out. Inhale, lift your arms high. And exhale, bring your right hand down to your right foot and then bring the left hand down to meet it. Inhale, come back up. And exhale, go the other side. So left hand, left foot, right hand to left foot. Inhale up. Exhale, right hand to right foot. Inhale up and over to the other side. Exhale. Good. Inhale up. And now we're gonna churn like we're stirring the pot. So we're stirring that pot of energy. We're getting everything boiled and coming up. So to do that, we're just gonna bring your hands, interlace your hands, and bring your arms straight out in front of you. Then bring it down to the right ankle and go all the way over to the left. Bring it back to your heart and then to the right, over to the left. Let's do 2 more. Keep your feet flexed to the right, over to the left. 1 more this direction. Really stirring that pot. What are you stirring up? What are you ready to let go of? Okay, let's go the other way. So now start at the left and stir over to the right. Again. 2 more. Back to heart center. Last one. So nice. Okay, release your hands. And then from here, we're just gonna take that right foot and bring it into the inside of the left thigh. So I know this looks similar to Janusharasana, which was our goal pose for our first class, but it's a little bit different. So again, same thing as we did in the last class. Grab that left foot with your right hand to square your hips forward. Make sure that those left toes are flexed. And then rather than folding forward and bringing your head to your knee for your knee to head pose, Janusharasana, we're gonna go for a bit of a side stretch. So you're gonna bring that left arm down to the inside of the left leg. If it's not easily accessible, you can bring it on top of the left leg as well. So whatever feels more comfortable, making sure that you still have space on your left side so you're not really scrunched down. You always wanna feel that space, unless we're crunching. But find your arm placement either on the inside of the left thigh or over top of the left leg. And then on an inhale, lift your right arm high and over, reaching for your toes. But we're gonna do 3 circles with our shoulders. So we're gonna open our shoulder before we grab for the toes. So we're gonna inhale, lift your arm up, and exhale, come down. 2 more, inhale, up and down. Last one, up. And allow your exhale to bring that right hand towards your left toes. So you should be able to go a little bit further. But don't worry if you can't grab for your toes, just let your hand hang wherever it is. You should be feeling the stretch in the back, in the side of your right back. If you can grab for that foot, maybe you can even grab with both hands and pull yourself underneath that right armpit. Really nice side body stretch, but we're also opening the hips a little bit. Take 1 more breath. Inhale, unwind, lift that right arm behind you. And let's switch sides. So now extend the right leg and bring the bottom of the left foot into the inside of the right thigh. Make sure that your right toes are flexed. Grab that right foot with your left hand to square your hips forward and remove any flesh from underneath you, rooting down your sit bones. All right, find your placement, same placement as you did on the other side so that you get an equal stretch. So if you brought that arm on top of the leg, make sure you do the same here. Or if you brought it on the inside of that right thigh, the right leg, bring it here. Inhale, lift that left arm high. And exhale, make a small circle. Inhale up. Exhale down. One more time. Inhale, rise. And exhale, now reach forward for that right foot with your left hand. Same thing, don't worry about grabbing your toes, reaching your toes. If you're here, stay here. And if you are here and your arm's on the inside of that right leg, push your arm against your right leg and push your leg against your right arm simultaneously so that you're getting a little bit of a shoulder opening as well. But reach as far as you can with that left hand towards your right foot and maybe grab with both and just get deep into your stretch. Ooh, I love this song. I hope you guys are hearing it as well. Take one more breath here. Good. On your next inhale, unwind, lift that right arm high and come up to your seat. Okay, so from here, I'm just gonna turn. You're gonna come onto your seat, bend your knees, your feet are flat onto the mat. Bring your hands on either side of your hips. Take a breath in, roll those shoulders back. And then on your exhale, just drop both knees over to one side. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, drop the knees over to the other side. Let's do one more on each side. So inhale, center. Exhale, knees go down. Feels really nice on the hips. Inhale, center. And exhale, knees go down to the other side. Inhale, come back up. And exhale, we're just gonna swivel around and come onto your hands and your knees. Okay, I'm gonna move my mat just a little bit so I don't hit the wall. Okay, so this is gonna be a really nice hip opener and a nice balance. So we'll just start with the legs. So come into your tabletop, make sure that the wrists are underneath the shoulders, the knees are underneath the hips, and just reach back with that right leg. Flex your toes. And then from here, we're gonna do our cat-cow. So on your inhale, roll the shoulders back, open the heart, look forward and up, and then also bend that right knee, trying to bring your right foot towards your head. Inhale, straighten that leg out, hollow your back leg, cat breath. Look in towards your belly button. Inhale, cow, bend the knee. Exhale, cat, straighten it out. One more, inhale. And exhale. Okay, from here, take a breath in, find your center. And then on your exhale, just bring that right foot, I'll show you with my left, bring that right foot out. So you're opening your hip over to the other side, to that right side. So inhale, center. Exhale, out. Two more. Inhale, center. Exhale, out. Last one. Inhale, center. Exhale, out. Good. Now, just keeping that leg extended, bring your left arm forward. Stay here, focusing on your balance. Try and bend that right foot, and then try and reach back with your left hand. Grab that left foot. Sorry, right foot. Kick your foot into your hand for Virabhadrasana, tiger pose. Opening the hips, stretching the quads, opening the shoulders, and working on that balance. One more breath in. And exhale, release down. Bring both of your hands down, both of your knees down. And before we go on to the other side, let's just do one cleansing cat-cow. Inhale, roll the shoulders back, open the heart for cow. Exhale, curl in, navel to spine, chin to chest for cat. Oh, okay. Now let's do the other side. So both of your hands are planted, spread the fingers wide, and inhale, extend the left leg behind you. Flex your toes, and we're gonna flow through those cat-cows with the left knee. Ready? Inhale, open the heart, look forward and up, and bend that left knee. Exhale, cat breath, straighten the left leg out. Inhale, cow, bending your knee. Exhale, cat, look in towards yourself, straighten it out. One more, inhale. And exhale. Come back to a neutral neck, neutral spine. And then let's open that left leg over to the left side. Take a breath in. Exhale, open up. Inhale, come to center. Exhale, open. Two more. Inhale, center. Nice and long. Exhale, open up. Breathe into your hips. Good. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, center. Keep the leg where it is. And now extend right arm in front of you. Bend that left knee and try and reach back to grab your left foot with your right hand. If you can just stay here. This is working on your balance. This is working on your core. Or if you want to try for Virabhadrasana Tiger, you can kick that foot into your hand. You're stretching your abs. This is a really nice one for a lot of parts of the body, actually. One more breath in. Woo. And exhale, come back down to your tabletop. Tuck your back toes. Option to flow through your cat-cow one more time, or to just come into your Parvatasana mountain pose. I'm gonna flow a little bit. So inhale, roll the shoulders back, open the heart. Cow breath. Exhale, curl in, lift the knees, hips come high, heels come back. Parvatasana mountain pose. Making this mountain with your body, this triangle shape. Feeling grounded, feeling sturdy, feeling strong. Let's take 2 breaths here all together to let it go. Take a deep inhale and exhale through the nose, keeping with that Ujjayi breath. One more inhale and exhale. Inhale, look forward in between your hands at the top of your space. And however you want to get there, walk or step or float. Bring your feet to meet your hands at the top of your space. Exhale, forward fold. Bend your knees a lot. And you're going to interlace your arms on opposite elbows, so kind of like a ragdoll pose, but I want you to bring your forearms to your thighs, then straighten your legs out and try and slide your arms down your legs towards your calves. So we'll do that again all together. Bend your knees a lot, bring your forearms to your thighs, straighten your legs out, and then slide those arms down. Padhatasana. Head to foot pose. Let your head hang heavy. Take a deep breath in. And out. Good. Release the hands on either side of the feet. And inhale, rise up. Nice and slow. Coming all the way to foundation. Samastiti pose. We'll flow through our sun salutation just one time, but we're gonna do a little bit of a variation so we can work on those hips. All right, so find your Samastiti, roll the shoulders back, engage the thighs, the glutes, the core, and look forward like a soldier standing, ready to fight this battle, this self-work. And part of that is letting go. So get ready to let it all go, to let it all flow. Inhale, lift the arms high. Come to prayer up above the crown, and on your exhale, drag your thumbs down the midline. Bring the elbows to touch, and then bring the hands to heart center. Pranamasana Namaste pose. Inhale, rise. Exhale, let's goal post those arms and look towards the ceiling, opening the heart. Good, 2 more. Inhale up. Exhale, open, so the heart is open and ready for more space to be created. 1 more, inhale up. And exhale, maybe take a slight back bend here if it feels okay. Good, inhale, up, and exhale, fold forward. Bring your hands down on either side of your feet. And focusing on the right leg, step back with the right foot. Since we're gonna focus on those hips, we're gonna drop your back knee down for our Ashwa and bring your right foot flat onto the mat. Come onto your fingertips so your hands are not palms to the mat, but onto your fingertips. This will protect your wrists a little bit. And then you're gonna push that left knee forward. So you're pushing your right hip towards the mat. Roll the shoulders back and look up. So we're getting nice and deep into that hip. And if you want to, because we're gonna be here for 2 breaths, you can bring a little bit of movement here. You can rock that right hip back and forth, up and down, that spring technique, just bringing a little bit of movement and opening into that hip. 1 more breath. Good, come back to stillness. Roll the shoulders back if they're not already rolled. And now you're gonna plant the right hand on the inside of the right foot. Then you're just gonna peel that left foot off of the mat so that it comes onto the pinky toe edge, the knife edge of your left foot. Using your left hand, push that knee. So you're pushing that right hip even further down into your mat. If this is too much on your right wrist, you can always come down to your right forearm. Try and look up. Your drishti, your focus is towards the ceiling. Take 1 more breath. Good, plant that left foot. Come back onto your hand if you're not already there. Bring both of the hands to frame that left foot. Tuck your right toes and step back, Parvatasana mountain pose. Breath in. Exhale, knees, chest, chin, Guru Namaskara, straighten out, rise up, Bhujangasana. Our flow, our vinyasa, our connection to our intention of letting go. Exhale, release, tuck the toes, inhale, high plank. Exhale, downward facing no Parvatasana. Ooh, I guess I gotta let go of that one. Inhale, bring the right foot forward in between your hands at the top of your space. Drop down your back knee, flatten that back foot out. If you do have any knee pain, you can grab a blanket here or you can keep your toes tucked, but you'll go deeper into that hip flexor on the left side if your foot is flat. So you can come onto your fingertips once again, push that left hip towards your mat, roll your shoulders back and look up. Again, if you want to bring that gentle movement here, you can. Or you can be in stillness and you can really feel yourself pushing your hip towards the mat, pushing for that opening, for that space. One more breath, either in stillness or movement, whichever is serving you best. Come back to having a 90-degree angle in that right knee. Plant your left hand on the inside of the right foot and then push and peel that right leg open. So come onto the pinky toe edge of your right foot. Again, if it's too much on your wrist, you can always come onto your forearm, but you're using your right hand on your right knee and just pushing that open. One more breath. Good. Bring that right foot flat onto your space. Bring both of your hands to frame your right foot. Tuck your back toes, lift your back knee. Step forward, left foot meets the right. Exhale, Padhatasana. If you want to go for that sliding variation, you can, or you can just grab the back of your calves here. If you have tight hamstrings and this is painful, just bring a little micro bend into your knees. Take one more inhale. And exhale, release your hands down on either side of your head. Inhale, rise up. And exhale, goal post those arms. Open your heart, push your heart up towards the sky. Two more, inhale up. Exhale, open. Last one, we'll do a full open mouth exhale, inhale. Exhale. Good, inhale, rise. And exhale, fold forward, plant the hands, step back with both of the feet, coming into Parvatasana, mountain pose. So find your mountain pose, shake your head yes, shake your head no. Come back into stillness if you've been walking around, climbing your mountain. And on an inhale, come onto your very, very tippy toes. Exhale, heels go towards the earth. Two more, inhale, tippy toes, hinging forward. Exhale, heels towards the ground. One more, inhale up on your toes. Hinging forward, and exhale, ground down. Bring that left foot, bring both of your feet to your center, and on an inhale, lift that right leg high. Stay for another breath. Keep those hips square. Breath in. Exhale, bend your right knee, and then as if you're drawing a circle on your right side, scoop it around. So you're scooping it to the right and then coming to the right elbow. And then straighten out, Ekapada Parvatasana. We're gonna do two more like that. So take a breath in. Exhale, draw that half circle to your right elbow and step back, Ekapada. One more. Inhale, exhale, open, whoo, and back. Take a breath in. Exhale, knee to nose, hinge forward, place that right foot in between your hands at the top of your space. Look forward, Ashwasanchalasana, horse riding pose. Back leg is strong and engaged. Take a few rocks on those back toes. And when you're ready, shoot forward, bring the left foot to meet the right at the top of your space. And exhale, forward fold, Padhatasana. Grab opposite elbows with opposite pinkies. So just like we did with our Padhatasana, but we're just gonna do a little ragdoll. So let your head hang heavy. Rock side to side. Bring a couple of inches between the feet so that your hips are a little bit more open. Rock side to side, let it all hang out. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, release the hands down. So from here, we're gonna bend the knees and we're gonna come into everybody's favorite Utkatasana, but not for too long, I promise. So if you have knee problems, bring about hip width distance space between your feet, which is 2 hands, 2 fists worth. If not, you can bring your big toes to touch and a little bit of space between your heels. Bend your knees, bring your hands down to your ankles, sit deep into your chair, and on an inhale, rise up, arms come high. Good. Sit into your chair, exhale. And you know we're letting go, so we're gonna do some twisting. We're gonna do some Garandasana eagle pose. So bring the right arm over top the left for those eagle arms. If this is too much, you're still in chair legs. If this is too much, you can always give yourself a hug. Love yourself. Now we're gonna straighten those legs out and twist right leg over top the left. If you can't go for a full twist, a full bind with the toes, don't worry, you can go for the kickstand with the toes on the mat. Ooh, wherever you feel good. Just make sure that the right arm is on top and the right leg is on top. Take a breath in, try and lift those elbows up to eye line. And exhale, sit deep into your eagle pose, deep into your Garandasana, squeezing everything you can. Squeeze your thighs together, squeeze your elbows together, and visualize what it is that you're letting go of. What are you wringing out? What's no longer serving you on this path? This self-work, this self-love, acceptance. And if your intention is that magic, keep sitting a little bit deeper. If your intention is that magic from the last couple classes, what are you letting go of to make more space for that magic to grow, for that magic to shine? Good, keep your arms where they are. Unwind your legs, come into a one-legged Tadasana, right knee is bent. Take a breath in. And unwind those arms. Maybe flap your wings. Ooh, it feels good. And then twist, right arm behind you, left hand comes to the outside of the right knee. Pull that knee towards the left and open up towards the right. Breathe. One more, inhale. And exhale, go a little bit deeper. Inhale, woo, come to center and bend that right knee so that your right knee comes in line with your left. We're gonna go into a Nada Hadasana, Lord of Dance pose. So from here, you're gonna extend your left arm out in front of you. I'll do it here. Left arm out in front of you. And then make a circle just like we did in our warm-up and grab the outside edge of your right foot with your right hand. So if you're here, stay here. If you have any trouble with your balance, you can go to a wall in front of you or to your side. And then what we're doing is opening that hip and stretching that quad and kicking your right foot into your right hand. But you're not just bending forward. There's activation and there's intention in this movement. So you're kicking your foot into your hand, and that's what's guiding this dancer movement, this Nada Hadasana, named after Lord Shiva, the founder of yoga. Take one more breath. Inhale. And exhale. Slowly and gracefully come out, but just come right back in to that one-legged Tadasana. Now your arms are high. Breath in and breath out. Step behind you. Plant your back foot at 90 degrees and bring a 90-degree bend into your front knee. Arms go wide. Warrior 2, Virabhadrasana 2. Look over your forward-facing hand. And let's find those Garandasana arms once again. So let's bring the right arm on top of the left, just like we did before, and keep your drishti, your focus, looking forward. So look over that left shoulder. Pull your feet towards one another. Feel that opening in your hips. 2 more breaths. Option to keep your arms in Garandasana or to open them up into warrior pose. Your choice, 1 more breath. Take a breath in, roll those shoulders back. Exhale, begin to hinge forward over that bent knee. Inhale, come back, keep your legs exactly as they are. We're opening those hips. Exhale, hinge forward. 1 more, inhale up. Exhale, hinge forward. Now bring that right arm back. Bring both of your hands to frame your front foot and step back, high plank pose. Go through your flow, your vinyasa, knees, chest in, Guru Namaskara. Straighten the legs out, feet together or apart, depending on your lower back, where you're feeling it today. Inhale, roll the shoulders back, peel that heart up. Bhujanga. Rise. Exhale, lower down, let it go. Tuck the toes. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, Parvatasana. And let's go on to the other side. Inhale, lift that left leg behind you. Keep it there for a breath. Feel that length on your left side. Keep your hips square. Inhale. Exhale, bend that left knee, draw that half circle coming to your left elbow. Inhale back, Ekapada Parvatasana, 2 more. Exhale, bend and twist. Woo! That is a good workout. Inhale back. Last one, exhale. And inhale back. Exhale, knee to nose, hinge forward however you need to get there. Bring that left foot in between your hands at the top of your space. Ashwasanchalasana. Look forward. Make sure your back toes are tucked and begin rocking back and forth, maybe to the music if you're jamming along with me. And when you're ready, step forward. Right foot meets the left at the top of your space. Exhale, Padhatasana, forward fold. Stay here for a breath. Find your variation. Your hands can either be on either side of your feet. You can grab your ankles, or you can go for that reverse child's ragdoll pose. Release your grip wherever it is. Bend your knees and get ready for our second round, Utkatasana. Here we go. Inhale, rise up, sit deep. Whew. Exhale, sit a little deeper. Oh yeah. 1 more, inhale. And exhale. Let's find our Garandasana arms. This time, left arm on top of right. Again, if this is too much for you, just give yourself that big hug. Find your arms, then straighten that right leg out. Bring the left leg around the right. So again, you can go for the kickstand option, or you can tuck your toes all the way around your right calf. Sit deep and let go. Squeeze your body together. And if you're sweating like me, just visualize all that sweat leaving your body. All that those toxins leaving your body because they're no longer serving you. Let them go. Take 1 more breath. Good, keep your arms as they are. Unwind your legs and come into one-legged Tadasana with your left knee bent. Unwind your arms. Let your wings fly. And then twist. Right hand comes to the outside of the left leg and twist your spine. Look towards the left of your room. One more breath. Allow your exhale to go deeper into your twist. Maybe you can even look over that right shoulder, left shoulder. Inhale, come back to the center. Woo! Lift those arms high and bend your left knee so that it comes in line with your right. Extend your right arm forward and then make that big circle with your left hand. Grab the outside edge of your left foot. Woo! And find your Nadahadasana. Make sure that you're kicking, not just folding forward. I really, really like to play with mudras with this one too. I think it helps with the balance to have a little bit of focus in that extended hand. So if you want to play, you can. This is a nice one. The one that I just learned in Thailand is bringing your middle finger and your thumb together, but just leaving space as if there's an energy ball between there and you don't want to drop that energy ball. Where am I? Okay. 2 more. One more breath. Inhale. And exhale gracefully. Release, but just come right into that one-legged Tadasana. Take a breath in. And then exhale, step behind you, sorry. 90-degree angle in your back foot. 90-degree bend in your front knee. Arms go wide. Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2. Look over that forward-facing hand. And we're going to do the Garandasana arms once again. So left arm on top of right. Eagle arms, but look over that right shoulder. Pull your feet towards each other. 3 breaths here. If this is too much on the shoulders, we're really just focusing on the hips right now. If this is too much on the shoulders, you can give yourself a hug, or you can come into traditional Virabhadrasana. Just make sure that your drishti, your focus, is forward and that bend in your knee isn't lost. You're opening your hips. One more breath. Inhale, unwind if you're not already there. Exhale, begin to hinge forward. Inhale, pull yourself back up. Keep your legs exactly as they are. Exhale, hinge forward. Last one. Inhale, up. Exhale, hinge. Then plant both of your hands down on either side of that foot. Step back, high plank, and go through your flow, your vinyasa. Knees, chest, chin, Guru Namaskara. Inhale, rise up, Bhujangasana. Exhale, lower. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, hips high, Parvatasana. Inhale, right leg comes high. Exhale, nice and slow, bring your knee to your chest. Then hinge forward just like we did with your tippy toes. And then try and place that right foot in between your hands at the top of your space. If you can't quite get there, land wherever you are, drop that back knee, and then bring that right foot to the center at the top of your space. Drop your back knee if it's not already dropped. Untuck your toes. And then heel toe that right foot to the outside edge of your mat. Bring both of your hands to the inside of your right foot. And we're just gonna lower on down into our lizard pose, but I wanna give you an option if you wanna get a quad stretch here. So if you do, you're gonna lower just down onto the left forearm, bend the left knee and grab the left foot with the right hand. And then you'll peel that right foot onto your pinky toe edge, just like we did in our sun salutation variation. Ooh, there's a lot of opening happening here. Oh my Lanta. So breathe into where you feel that tightness. Breathe in. And then breathe out and let it go. Release your grip on that left foot and bring both of your forearms down to the inside of your right foot. Come onto your hands if you're not already there. And then just from here, tuck your back toes to protect your knee, but we're gonna come into a pigeon pose. So this is a different way of getting into it. So you're gonna bring that right knee to your right wrist so that your left foot comes into your right heel comes into your left foot crease. Oh my gosh, struggling with left and rights today. So inhale, roll the shoulders back, open the heart, look up towards the sky. And we're gonna give another option here. If you wanna reach back with your left hand for your left foot, and we can play with mermaid pose. It's actually full pigeon because you're making yourself look like the mouth of a pigeon, but this is one that I want to say the westernized version because I love mermaids. So for this pose, you're gonna pull that foot towards your left shoulder, and if you can, reach around with your right hand, grab your foot, and then bring the crease of your elbow along the outside of that left foot. So then you reach behind you with your right hand and hook your hands. So this is full pigeon pose because I look like a pigeon right now, maybe, if I'm doing it right. And if this isn't accessible to you, you can always just grab that foot and play with that movement, that gentle movement. If you're feeling any pain, just release it and sit in your king pigeon pose. So if you are playing with mermaid, if you're playing with full pigeon, take one more breath where you are. Then gently and intentionally release. Come back to face forward. Let's all take a deep breath in, look up towards the sky, and exhale, fold forward into your resting pigeon pose. Your head can come and rest on your forearms stacked on one another. It can come directly to the mat. Your arms can extend out. Or one of my favorite arm variations is to bring your hands to prayer and push your thumbs into the base of your skull. So you're getting a nice little stretch and engagement in the triceps here if you push the thumbs and push the head into the thumbs. But if you want to just relax and breathe into those hips, let it go. Use the magic of your breath here. Your inhale to pinpoint any tightness in the physical body. Your exhale to let go of that tightness, to let go of that tension. One more breath. Begin to bring the hands back onto the ground if they're not already there. Walk the hands towards that bent knee. Bring your hands flat on your mat, tuck your back toes, and lift your back knee. We're gonna inhale and lift, but keep your right foot on the mat. So you're getting a really nice ankle stretch here. Go down, exhale. Inhale up, one more, exhale. Inhale up and then step all the way back. Ekapada, Parvatasana. Lower down, come into your mountain. Whew. And let's let go on the other side. Inhale, left leg behind you. Exhale, nice and slow. Bring your left knee to your chest, then hinge forward and bring that left foot in between your hands at the top of your space. However you need to get there. Drop your back knee down. Untuck your toes on that back foot unless you need that extra support. Heel toe the left foot to the outside edge of your mat. Both of your hands come to the inside of your left foot. Opposite hand can reach for opposite foot if you want to. If this is too much and you don't feel like stretching your quads right now, totally fair. Just come all the way down into your lizard pose. So you can come onto both forearms or one, whatever feels better for you. But if you want the quad stretch, we're gonna reach back with the left hand for that right foot and then open up, come onto the knife edge of that left foot. Again, if this is too much on your wrists, I know a lot of you guys have wrist pain. You've let me know. You can come onto that forearm. You're still gonna get that same stretch. Release that foot. Come into your lizard pose. Both of the forearms, or just one, whichever is more accessible to you, on the inside of the left foot. Good, come back and bring your hands on the inside of that left foot and then find your pigeon pose. So come and bring that left knee to your left wrist, walk your right hip towards the mat, untuck your toes if it feels good, and just take a moment in your pigeon pose before we play with full pigeon or mermaid. So if you do want to play, bend that right foot, use your left hand to ground you down, reach back with your right hand, and then again, you can use your left hand to grab the right foot so that you can place the left elbow crease onto that right foot. Then reach back. Find your grab, find your hold. Wherever it may be, maybe it's full, maybe it's half, maybe you're just here, or maybe you're here. Wherever you are, you're exactly where you're meant to be. Believe in the perfectness of where you are. Take 2 more breaths wherever that is. One more breath. Slowly, intentionally unwind if you're in your full pigeon. Bring your hands down in front of you. All together, look up towards the sky. Inhale. Exhale, fold forward, resting pigeon pose. Your variation with your hands, however feels good. Deep breath in. And deep breath out, letting it go into the earth. Inhaling it back up as purified magic light from Pachamama. Three more breaths here. Two more. Getting deep into those hips, deep into those emotions, and letting them go. Last breath. Inhale. And exhale. Begin to walk your hands back towards that left bent knee. Plant your hands shoulder width distance apart, tuck your back toes, and walk that back knee just a couple inches closer to the front of your space to set up for that Parvatasana crunch situation that we're about to do. So on your inhale, lift up, bringing that left knee up towards the chest. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Last one. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift, and step all the way back, Ekapada Parvatasana. Bring both of your feet together. Take a step forward, bring both of your feet apart just a couple of inches. Come onto your tippy toes, bring your heels to touch, and then sit back for Chitta Asana. So look forward, so you're like a cheetah about to pounce. So sit back, but then lift those hips up. Take a breath in. And exhale, walk your feet towards your hands. Inhale, halfway lift, Uttanasana. Exhale, fold, come all the way down into a seat. Give yourself a hug, like a little seed. Kisses always available. And just begin rocking however many rocks you need to find your way onto your back. Okay. So bring your knees to your chest if they're not already there. Give yourself a quick hug before we do our last asana. And actually last night's class kind of is what led to this one. We did half happy baby in last night's class, so we're gonna do full happy baby now. So if you know where to go, go ahead. Open your legs, flex your feet towards the ceiling and bend your knees. Start with your peace fingers, start with that peace and compassion for yourself, and grab the big toe. So left fingers come around left toe, right fingers come around right toe. Then pull those feet towards the earth so that your thighs are paralleling the earth. And whatever makes your baby happiest, you can rock side to side. You can straighten one leg out. Maybe you can straighten both legs out. Just make sure that that lower back is still planted. Whatever feels good. Here for 2 more breaths. Lots of love for those hips. Lots of love for yourself. And compassion towards yourself, because letting go isn't that easy, but you have the magic and the power to do so. Last breath here. Release your grip. Bring your knees to your chest. Wrap your arms tightly around it, around them, giving yourself the biggest hug you've gotten all day. Oof, love yourself so much. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, release into our final Shavasana, corpse pose. If you're listening along with me, if you can, just grab your music really quick so that we can all put it on the same song. And that is The Queen of All Everything by Ott. It should be the last song in the playlist. So if everyone wants to get there, and if you're not listening to music, just stay on your back. I'm pressing it now. So a lot of you know this is my favorite song ever. So I really, really want you guys to listen and to feel this song because it's so powerful in relaxing and in letting go of stress and tension. So close your eyes. And bring your focus to your breath. To your inhale, filling you up, lifting your heart, opening your heart. And to your exhale, letting you go, letting you float away with the melody of this music or the melody of the silence. Giving yourself this impertinent and important time to truly soak in all that magic, all that light that you just created. Especially that you have all this newfound space for it to fill, for it to replace. As you're floating with the music, either the music that's playing or the music in your soul, feel yourself rising. Not only physically rising above your body, but vibrationally rising, growing, expanding, lighting up the room around you with your soul, with your truth. Your breath is deep, is calm. All that matters is this here, this now, this present moment. Now feel your light, your soul, whatever it is that began to rise, gently coming back into your physical body, gently releasing and letting go, allowing your physical body to come back down to the physical mat, back down to the earth, back down to this room. And now allow your next breath to bring gentle movements back into your physical body, starting with the tips of your fingers and the tips of your toes. Maybe this movement grows to your ankles and your wrists. And feel this movement, this vibration as you inhale, moving up your body, lifting your arms high above you and behind you so you can get that final body stretch. Stretching, opening every fiber, every inch of your being, so that you may love every fiber, every inch of your being. And taking your time, never rushing your process. make your way over to one side of your space or the other. Coming into a comfortable ball, a comfortable little fetal position, curled around yourself, feeling the embrace of yourself. Reminding you to give gratitude for this darkness, for it gives you the opportunity to be born again into the light that you create. Taking your time, I invite you to join me back in the light. Coming to a comfortable seat at the top of your space. Eyes are closed. Breath is calm. Deep inhale. And deep exhale. One more. Deep inhale. And deep exhale, let it go. Bring the hands to heart center. Rub the hands together, creating that heat, that friction, that energy. And then place the hands over the closed eyes. And just as we did at the beginning of our practice, release your hands, blink the eyes open, and give yourself a little love. And if you want to, maybe just turn down the music a little bit if you turned it up for that incredible song. And as promised, we're gonna do a little bit of pranayama. So this is called Nadi Shodhan, and it's the subtle energy movement. So we're just subtly moving this energy to remove any anxiety, any stress. And actually physically, this can help with headaches. If you're feeling that ever, you can come into this pranayama. So I'm just gonna come up to the camera so that you can see. So you're gonna be in a comfortable seat, and then with your hand, you're gonna do this. So your thumb is out, your ring finger and your pinky finger are out, and then your two other fingers are tucked down. If that's not comfortable, you can always just go for the sky. Whatever feels good. And you're gonna do that with your right hand, so whichever variation. And I'm actually gonna turn off the music, so I invite you to do the same unless you wanna have a little bit of music for the background. So come into your comfortable seat. Your right hand has the mudra, whichever one is more comfortable for you. And then I'm just gonna talk you guys through this. So this has to do with what we talked about in the theory class, which was the Ida and the Pingala and coming into Sushumna. So that's what we're working on right here. We're gonna do 5 rounds, but I'll explain first. So with your right thumb, you're gonna cover your right nostril, take a deep inhale through the left. Then you're gonna come around using your other 2 fingers, close the left nostril, exhale through the right. Then again, inhale through the right. Switch, so close the right with your right thumb and exhale through the left. Okay, so this was 1 round. Wow. Okay. So we're gonna do this 5 times. So let's take 1 cleansing breath together. Find your mudra. Take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Plug the right nostril. Inhale. Switch your grip. Exhale through the right. Inhale through the right. Thumb comes to right nostril. Exhale through the left. Let's do 4 more. Inhale through the left. Plug the left nostril. Exhale through the right. Inhale. Switch. Exhale through the left. 3 more. Inhale. Switch. Exhale. Inhale. Switch. Exhale. 2 more. Eyes should be closed. Focus is on the breath. Inhale through the left. Switch. Exhale through the right. Inhale through the right. Switch. Exhale through the left. Last one. Inhale. Switch your grip. Exhale through the right. Inhale through the right. Switch. Exhale through the left. Release your grip. Eyes stay closed. And just take 5 deep breaths in through the nose and out through the nose. 4 more. We should be breathing equally on each side now. So we're using our Sushumna. We're using our middle line, our middle nostril, our middle nadi. 3 more breaths. Spine is straight. Crown is lifted. 2 more. In through the nose and out through the nose. Last one. Hold at the top. Breathe in a little bit deeper. Hold at the top. And full exhale through the mouth. Let everything go. Bring your hands to heart center. Bow your head to your hands in devotion to your practice, in devotion to your magic, in devotion to letting go of what's no longer serving you. Lift the head, bring the thumbs to the forehead, to the ajna, to the third eye center. The light in me truly recognizes, honors, loves, ignites, but most importantly, reflects the light in each and every one of you. Namaste. Thank you guys so much. That felt amazing. And I only went 10 minutes over with pranayama. That's pretty good for me. But thank you guys so much for joining and for being a part of all this. If you guys have any requests for tomorrow's class, let me know, and then I'll have the theory class posted on Monday. And I think what worked best was to have the discussion on Tuesday, or the next day. So actually, you know what, I'll post the theory class tomorrow, and then you'll have all day Monday, and then we'll do the theory discussion on Monday. Yeah, that's what we'll do. But I'll post this in the page. But yeah, thank you guys so much. I hope you enjoyed class. I hope your hips are feeling open. I hope you feel more open and besides just physically. And yeah, love you guys so much. Bye.